Alright, morning guys. It's Thursday, I believe May the 9th, 2024, something like that. It's about 11:30 in the morning, give or take. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Grass needs mowing. Got to start thinking about that like soon, man, like in the next few days. So we got to get the lawnmower going, our Kubota ZX412. What we need to do on it is we're going to change the hydrostatic fluid, tranny fluid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the tractor, we'll get the lawnmower out, we'll bomb around on it a little bit to warm it up, and then we'll drain the fluid because it'll come out easier when it's warm. And then I'll bring you along, show you step by step what to do. I've watched a couple of videos and I think I have a half-assed bit of knowledge. You know what they say, enough knowledge to be dangerous, right? You know enough just to be dangerous. I love that saying. We're going to have to stop after we get the filters off because it takes two filters. There's a left and a right. And we're going to have to go up to the tractor place, get our two filters because I'm not sure what kind they use. This is the first time I've done it, so I don't have any previous pictures to reference off. So we'll take the filters off and then we'll bust up to the tractor place, get two new filters, come back. We also got to buy some 20W50 oil. That's the oil it uses in the tranny, 20W50 motor oil. I'll get some synthetic stuff so it lasts a bit longer and I don't have to do this too often again. I'm only doing it a little bit earlier than you're supposed to, or what they recommend, because it's the first oil change, so it's kind of like a break-in. It was kind of like a break-in oil in a way. So I'll just feel better if that gets done. So let me get the tractor out of the way, and I'll bring you along. And with any luck, this will go smooth and we'll get it done. It doesn't look very complicated. All right. Alright guys, let's go over what tools we used. What I used anyway. You might find this helpful. Some gloves, a couple old rags. You're going to need some jack stands. You're going to need a couple of old containers, buckets or whatever, to drain your old oil into. I used two, one for each side. You're going to need a jack, probably a blanket to lay on if you're doing it out in the driveway or the dirt. You're going to need, it helped, you're going to need a little impact driver with a 3/8 socket on it, an oil filter wrench, a regular 11/16 box end wrench, and I had an 11/16 socket. You may need a ratchet and an extension, pair of vice grips, some all-purpose cleaner, a bit of brake cleaner. I went through 4.5 liters of 20W50, and last but not least, 13/16 impact gun of some sort for taking the tires off. You gotta get it jacked up so the wheels are off the ground. Doesn't need to be a lot. There's not a lot of good jacking points on this thing, so work with what you got. And we're going to take the wheels off because I think it'll just be easier to get to things. Four bolts, no biggie, and one tire. Wussy boy tires are light. Alright, El Jacko Stando under there. Let's go do the other side. Grab our wheel. Oh, these little wheels are light, man. Much better. Take this little protective plastic bit off. Looks like we got a couple of bolts there. Alright, let's figure out what size they are and buzz them off. There we go. Size is at 3/8. Where's the other one? That's probably it here. Alright, let's buzz it with the little mini impact. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of dirt and debris in there. Not much. Yeah, not much dirt. I keep this thing pretty clean, man. And I guess at this point we can drain the oil out. Oh, we're getting her. She's tight. She is tight. Doesn't look terrible, actually. Well, better safe than sorry. Let's see. This is the fill right here. I'll give you a wide shot so you get where it is. And it's draining out in there. Can't complain that these are not easy to get to. Tell me about it. We might not even need the other wrench. I'll just pull it off this thing here. Yeah, comes right out. And the other one is right here. You can see where my wrench is. A little bit more dirt and crap in that one, but no biggie, no biggie. We'll clean her out. It's not terrible, but it's cleaner. It was surprisingly easy to do. Now we just let it drain, and then I'm going to just, last time I went up to get an oil filter at the tractor place, poor guy had a hell of a time finding the one I needed. So I'm just going to take this up with me. There's no mistakes. Okay, so this is what it looks like, guys. Hydro Gear Commercial. Part number, you see right there? 52114. You got that? 52114. Okay. Let's go up and get a new one. Okay, looks like it's done draining the oil, more or less. So we'll kind of push that out of the way and give her a little wipe. Okay. Our new filter, exactly the same as before. There's some info on it. Alright. Couldn't find the oil I wanted. I wanted to get some Redline or Mobile or something synthetic. Unfortunately, the damn store didn't have them, so I got the Castrol GTX 20W50. That's what you put in, just regular motor oil. 20W50. Alright. Let's put a little bead of oil on the oil filter. There we go. Looking pretty good. I'll move that so we don't knock this thing over. That would suck. Make sure you get that on without stripping it. There we go. And you don't need to make this too tight. There we go. That's as tight as it needs to be. And same as the other side. Rinse and repeat. Wipe all the schmoo off it. Don't let it fall into the oil, or you gotta go get another rag. Put some oil on it. I don't know why people always use the old oil on the oil filter. Doesn't make sense to me. I always use the new oil on the filter gasket. I don't know. I mean, that's just me, man. Screw it on. Oops. Get it on the hole. There we go. It doesn't start very easy. There it goes. That's alright. Yeah, it starts alright. The hands are oily. I'm going to just use this thing a little bit. Alright, that is not tight at all. Alright. So we're actually at the point now where we can re-add our oil. I think it took about, what, 5 quarts of oil, he said. So, like I said, we got our Castrol GTX 2050. Just going to start off by dumping the whole liter in. Oops. I don't know how long that's going to take to flow down. From all accounts, a while. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't loosen the air vent screws. I think they're 3/8 as well. That's an important little task. We gotta open that air vent, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Looks pretty big. What size you reckon it is? 11/16 on that bad boy. There we go. That's tight the whole way. Well, not too tight, but you know what I mean. And then when the oil dribbles out of that hole, you know it's full. Let's get the other one. There we go. You know, this is not a hard job. It's just, you know, like all jobs, it's fiddly. Alright, she's still filling. I gotta check on my phone to see what the capacity is again. Okay, guys. It's starting to dribble. See that? That hole up there is getting full. So we might put the plug in. The other one, where is it? Is not dribbling yet. I don't know. Alright, let's put the plug back in. Saying that there's no room to work is a peck or an understatement. Okay guys, we got drippage. We got drippage. Where are we? Right up there. I just want to make sure it's not overfilled. Well, you can't even see what I'm doing, so. Okay guys, what I'm doing here is I'm just re-loosening the one on the left, that little vent overflow plug, just to make sure it doesn't get overfilled, because I had to put the plug back in order to get it to fill better on the right side, which is the farthest from the tank. So I'm just giving the one on the left a quick open and re-drain just to make sure it doesn't accidentally get overfilled. That would probably be bad. Little brake cleaner, clean off the schmoo. All right. Oh god, that dump reeks. That's good. That's all she needs. Alright, let's get our little shrouds back on. Alright. That's pretty good. Same procedure more or less. That's on. Okay, this part of the job, filling up the tranny, is all done. Okay, let's get the wheels back on. These little wheels are light. Yeah, what we got to do is we got to raise this thing up again. What we'll do is we'll just recheck the torque after we've driven around on it mowing for about an hour or so. Okay, we're at the point now where we got to pull the tranny release levers. See, it's right there. I'll give you some reference as to where it is. Back of your tractor, left side when you're standing in the back of it. And you go underneath, right by these battery cables. Go right down underneath, and here we go. You pull that bugger out, and just lock it down. And that does it. Did you see it lock? The one on this side here, which is right down in here, doesn't have a lock. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get some vice grips and hold it out. So we put some vice grips on there, as you can see. The vice grips have little rubber tubes on them that I put on there so it doesn't mark up the little pull lever. And then we'll start it up. We'll run it back and forth. You know, move the forward and backward levers a few times, and then we'll undo the clamps and put the mower and re-engage the transmission and let it run as normal. I'm good with this. Okay guys, about 90 foot-pounds is what it's calling for. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that too. $90. Alright. Okay guys, that's it. Z412, Kubota zero-turn, changing your hydrostatic transmission fluid. Heck of a job when you've never done it before and you're trying to film at the same time and you have to stop halfway in between to run up to the store to get the oil filters. Oh, and you have to do a bunch of other little piddly errands as well before you can get back. Just makes the job feels like it's taken all day, man. But we got through it. Hope you learned something. If not, just watch it for entertainment. Whatever. It's going to be way easier next time because I may not film it. I don't know. But anyways, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Sayonara from the Dwodog. Just so you know, 2 filters, $55 each. Came to $126 after tax for 2 filters, oil filters. Absolutely insane. Whatever. Right, a little bit of bonus footage for you guys. Give her a quick little bit of APC. They don't really need a full-blown cleaning. They're not that dirty. But they're off, so might as well, right? They still look pretty good. Alright. Okay. Cleaned up our little shroud for the oil filter. This is completely up to you if you want to do this or not. Alright. Let me hit the other one. And cleaned up the other one. Give it a quick wipe. Alright. Might as well have a nice shiny machine. Paid a lot of money for it.